The world will fall to ruin and chaos with no mercy. This we're taught. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Forgot about her. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the second game, whatever it's called. What is your voice? I never decided on one.
Amnesia?
I think I've been watching Hunter x Hunter, and there's that one character with the constantly runny nose who's like really good at that one board game. I think I can maybe give it to her.
Amnesia? I can't believe my eyes.
I mean, she doesn't look like she has a constantly stuffy nose. Unless... No. She has a tiny nose. How does that play a part in it? Why are you looking at me like that?
I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
Is that how you killed the man? No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my tiny, tiny nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me by figuring out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. There are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Okay. Cool. You hand wrote your cell phone? Why isn't that on the business card? Okay. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger.
And then she didn't tell me. Oh.
It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Is Dustin your boyfriend who's dead? The blue badger shirt?
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you! I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Okay, but what's your name?
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is this phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... you were here all along! Yo! Let's go!
You're so mean! I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Hey, Maya. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in?
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Oh my gosh! That was the burpiest burp I've ever done, y'all, and it was caught on the camera live. Dude, I can't burp. I can't burp. That was amazing. Excuse me, also, just throwing that out there. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me!
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
Ah, so that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you.
Give me 1 second. Let me just check my profiles. I'm not in here. I want to know how old I am. I don't even know her age. Is this all info that I should know? But since I have amnesia, I don't. Gotcha.
Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. yes, I will. Margaret? No, Maggie. No, that was the other girl. See you later, kid. Okay. Oh, you're here with me. Okay, hi. The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Hey, Drifter. You look awfully suspicious.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, all right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, but just to settle in and give the evil stuff everything in my life, I am merely looking for the perfect... You have the rated...
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
I have a question. I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man, I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again! Taking a walk. You know, you...
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
I love this guy already. All right, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana?
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. All right, Mr. Wright. Craft his lies. I mean, deconstruct his lies. By holding it! So, you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. Huh! That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Past 6? Okay. Now, how did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the very best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So, what should I do now? Press harder. He didn't give me an answer. Answer the question! How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. Ha! I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept is total utter nonsense. If you're a real first class doesn't live by not entitled to wear a watch, ha, what a rig this, and people should live freely as constraints, that's how. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first class waste of time. In any case. And how did you know he was a police officer? Do not do that again. You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically, and the way he tied up the doji. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing a police officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured that out yet. Even if he didn't have amnesia, I think he'd say the same thing. Okay. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Ouch! Do not, stop! Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustain. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
Did you just hear that, guys? Objection! Anyway, then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Stop. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. You didn't tell me if you saw her face clearly, but okay. Alright. So you're sure you are— wow, I spit everywhere. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. This is one animation. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Oh, of course.
Did you notice anything else of interest to witness?
Oh yeah, the banana, right, the banana. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being a bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one and it was something else.
The glove. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think! If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show he's lying.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Maya, I can't wait for Phoenix to remember her. It's gonna be so heartfelt. The banana, no! Okay, I meant present. Present the bundle of bananas. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too? Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas. Has bad eyesight. It's his glasses. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse your two words, the world depends upon me. Sure, in the end, we find out that it's in fact, when viewed from afar, I do think there's enough room. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Ah! How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who reject Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous, only to be caught by, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still grisly burned at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. Ah!
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please, tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
I need a burp. It's like right here. It's right here. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police to the station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Okay.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. The girl is a murderer.
Okay. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Thanks, Udgy. Hold it. She ran away. Just like that. Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. You're wasting time, kid. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Yeah, her last name is Bird. Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Ah!
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record.
How can I get more information out of him? Let me just save so you don't strike any points off my record. Okay, that was a funny one. Okay, all right, okay. So, immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach that? Did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Huh? Okay. Yeah, sure, Emma, whatever. I mean, you're not Emma. Sorry, you're not Emma. Time of death was 6:28. Okay. I want to check this out. Oh, I can't actually check that out. I want to check this out, though. The clock definitely says... Oh, did he just present this picture? Because it does say that it's 6 o'clock here. He hasn't written the name, and he looks very much so dead. So, like... Yeah. Sure, bro. Why did you wait so long? I'm gonna keep pressing you just because it's fun, but... How did you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranking college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
They responded quickly. Okay. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area of that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you take one more look at the court record?
Yeah, I guess I should. Okay. immediately called the police, but you didn't, did you? Freak. Sorry. This evidence clearly gives us exactly. They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please state the facts.
Okay. Okay, then I meant to present it on this one. Present. Your Honor! That statement contradicts this evidence.
It does?
I don't see anything. Really? What do you mean? What do you mean? Whoops, that didn't go so well. This one. I'm sorry, didn't the police take the photo? I'm confused. Did they not take that photo? I mean, I guess I'm supposed to present what? This one? Because they did an autopsy report, so like, they had to have been there. But the clock looked like it was at 6 o'clock, that's all I'm saying. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
Objection! The witness was in shock after the time of the witnessing the terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Ah!
Mr. Wellington.
Yes!
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question. Telephone, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. The phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matra Yoshika doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it?
You lost it? Where's the baby? Unbelievable! You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that so by rationale, since it was my, I don't think simple plain people like... Enough! Yes, sir. Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick! That cell phone! Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Slam. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? Ha! What are you getting at? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe that this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Yeah. There is something, but let me save just because I've already failed a couple times. Slam. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
All right, let's have this proof then. Please present the proof that the witness had no...
We got in contact with the owner, but they never showed. Let me just check these, make sure... Oh, there's a phone booth. Hey, I found a phone booth. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
Not the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Oh, no!
It's the phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh!
Order!
What does reporting a crime a little late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill it. For him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
He was writing the name in the sand. There is only one possible explanation.
All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Then I will save so that my penalization is not penalizing. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court the One Piece. The One Piece is real! Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Kibuz, he was drawing, Your Honor. Kibuz, he was writing in cursive. Kibuz, he is the real murderer. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced.
Perhaps.
That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out.
I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then.
But before you do, you will be penalized.
Okay, fine, whatever. Ouch. Because... the phone. So there. Nope, okay. I'm a little confused. He was writing her name. He was forging the evidence. He was forging him writing her name. That's okay. I'm just throwing stuff out there, guys. I thought my One Piece was the right One Piece, but I don't think the One Piece is real, y'all. I'm gonna be real. Unlike the One Piece, that the One Piece is real. The body was covered in bruises. No. He was looking for his glasses, but they were broken. Ah! Mr. Wellington! What? Don't do that! You almost gave me a heart attack! Is that his voice? Did his voice change? These are your glasses, aren't they? Huh? Where did you find? Gah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Oh, excuse me.
Order!
Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you Are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Oh, whoa! I know I'm right. He is the real Sorry, I decided to do a little bit of Wicked there. He is the real murderer.
Can you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy.
What?
I'll sink him in one shot. Are these billiards terms?
Yeah! This is so exciting! Watching you work again!
Oh, is this her first time watching me again? That's so sweet. I missed her, bro. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. Edge? 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 No, that's not worth my time. Worth? What is this? What is this feeling? This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. Right? Wow, that was a lot of rights. But two rights do not make a wrong. Or something.
But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie!
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Yeah, because she told him it on the phone, obviously. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
The phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why how did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murderer?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm so sorry I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie, with an EY, by the way.
Oh, thank goodness you said that. Get wrecked. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was found on the ground was Maggie.
You're saying the same thing, Mr. Wright. I can't read the text that's written on the screen.
This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Ah!
Order!
Attention!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
It's because he said that she was a pretty lady. But how do I prove that? You're 22? This man's a baby! I guess he is looking for college. Hey, he is the same age as the girl. As my client. But how do I prove this? How do I prove this? How do I prove this? With this? Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to the people who are members of a certain con artists group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers of a person's phone is worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who raided the Burlington. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you would know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Slam. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here in this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would all be over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! Okay, bro, okay. Hey, calm down, bro. Hey, it's just phone numbers, bro. Hey, calm down.
This does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now. That police officer.
Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello?
Oh, thank you, Poggers.
Is this yours? Oh, Poggers.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah! If we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
He was definitely, he was so, this guy, the witness did not agree with the bunch of bananas that, he didn't agree with the, he didn't agree with, the fact that he was a police officer. He didn't agree with the fact that he was a police officer. He was dating the defendant Maggie Bird. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
No!
Yep. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policewoman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And he went into a panic. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. What do you think about that?
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence, the evidence.
That guy is really creeping me out.
All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone, suspicious phone number this, suspicious call group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? Let me call it. I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have evidence, even the slightest idea who the phone you had in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. Fingerprints on the phone. A lot of people held that phone. The phone stored numbers has to be it. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
That jerk is back to his arrogant annoying self again. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. Maybe it's the prints. I got it! We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Very thoroughly, too.
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored in this phone. Why not? It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. It's magically delicious, much like Fruit Loops or something. You've got to be joking. Yeah, I was trying to joke, Phoenix, but that wasn't a good one. That wasn't a good one. Or forget about that one. Erase that from your memories, like how he erased all the numbers he was going to use as evidence. That was a better joke. Yeah, that was a better one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, okay, I'm back. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much fun. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my, now I remember! What? Okay. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Ah. Bang. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far. We've tried so hard and come so far, but in the end, does it really matter? There weren't the exact lyrics, so it didn't really work. If you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Call it.
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I will have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please bon appetit. Mind if I join you, actually? That sounds delicious.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let that go at that?
Can I save? Thank you.
We'll see if I just have to let it go at that. Because who knows how much left of this trial there is, and it's been a long one. It's a late night, and I think I'm gonna end it there. I mean, look how late it is. Usually it's bright outside. It's dark outside. It's dark now. It's so dark you can't see. It's dark. Can't you see how dark it is? Also, sorry if my camera is like in the wrong place for this video. It was like bugging out, but it's like a software glitch. I don't know what it is. It's also with like the microphone in addition to my camera, because the camera microphone is what sometimes has those weird audio peak glitches. But when I was trying to like unplug it and plug it back in, it kept having this digital like, and then it would like crash. I don't know why that is, but I was like, okay, maybe it's just the camera app that comes with the computer. It's like a Windows camera app. And then I try it on another application and it works just fine. I open back up the camera and it's working now. So I don't know what's up with this software. It comes with Windows. Hopefully they're not like making it crash and burn, because I'm still on Windows 10 because Windows 11 is garbage. But I don't know. It's no problem at all because I figured out how to fix it. And I hope you figure out how to fix yourself a nice old day now, okay? Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below and just ring the bell icon if you want to. And I'll see you next time. I already wished you a good day. I don't get to wish you a good day twice. That will negate your good day. I wish you a good day again because I've said I wish you a good day so many times. I just said it again. Wait, I said it 4 times, so that negate. I wish you a good day. 5 times. It's not negated. That's the law. 5 times it's not negated. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Peace out!